Why the origin of the universe requires a volitional act of will or intention. Here, we will explore why the universe's beginning points to a personal, volitional cause, rather than an impersonal or mechanistic process. 1. The universe had a beginning. The fact that the universe had a beginning is one of the key conclusions of modern cosmology. The Big Bang theory, supported by evidence such as cosmic background radiation and the expansion of the universe, indicates that space, time, matter, and energy all came into existence approximately 13.8 billion years ago. This idea has profound implications. Before the universe began, there was no space, no time, and no matter. Nothing in the physical universe existed prior to the Big Bang. As such, the cause of the universe must be something outside of space and time, something that transcends the natural universe. But what kind of cause can bring a universe into being from nothing? This leads us to consider whether the cause of the universe was mechanical and impersonal or whether it involved a volitional act of will. 2. A mechanical cause versus a volitional cause. There are two types of causes: mechanical causes and volitional causes. Mechanical causes are automatic, impersonal processes that happen because of fixed laws or conditions. For example, a rock falls from a cliff due to gravity. This is not because the rock wills to fall, but because it is acted upon by external, impersonal forces. Mechanical causes operate out of necessity, without any decision-making or intention behind them. Volitional causes, on the other hand, involve will, intention, and decision-making. A person choosing to lift a rock, for example, is a volitional cause. It is not the result of blind necessity but a conscious decision. Volitional causes imply agency and purpose. When we consider the origin of the universe, the question arises: was the universe brought into existence by a mechanical process or by a volitional act? A close examination reveals that a purely mechanical cause is insufficient to explain the universe's beginning, while a volitional act of will offers a far more coherent explanation. 3. The problem with a mechanical cause for the universe. A mechanical cause operates according to fixed laws and conditions. But for something to operate mechanically, it requires pre-existing conditions, laws, or entities to act upon. For example, the force of gravity can only cause things to move if there is already mass and space for it to operate within. This presents a fundamental problem for a mechanical explanation of the universe's origin. There were no pre-existing conditions, laws, or entities prior to the universe. Before the Big Bang, neither space nor time existed, so there could not be any pre-existing conditions for a mechanical process to act upon. Therefore, if there was no prior state for a mechanical cause to act upon, it is impossible to explain the universe's origin as the result of a purely mechanical process. Moreover, mechanical causes tend to operate out of necessity. Once the conditions for a mechanical process are in place, the process happens automatically. For instance, once the right conditions for a chemical reaction are met, the reaction occurs spontaneously. If the cause of the universe were mechanical, then the universe would have existed eternally. But this contradicts the evidence that the universe had a definite beginning. Therefore, a mechanical cause cannot account for the origin of the universe from nothing. 4. The necessity of a volitional cause. If a mechanical cause is insufficient to explain the universe's origin, we are left with the necessity of a volitional cause, a cause that involves will, intention, and decision. A volitional cause, unlike a mechanical one, does not operate out of necessity. A volitional agent chooses to act, and that choice is not determined by any prior physical conditions. This aligns perfectly with what we observe in the case of the universe's beginning. The universe did not exist eternally, nor did it arise out of necessity. Therefore, the cause of the universe must have chosen to bring the universe into being at a particular point in time. This choice is not arbitrary. It implies purpose and intention. Only a being with the ability to act outside of time and space, and with the capacity to make a deliberate choice, could bring a contingent universe into existence from nothing. This description matches the characteristics of a personal, volitional cause, and points directly to a creator with will and purpose. 5. The personal nature of the first cause. The cause of the universe must be timeless, spaceless, immaterial, and immensely powerful, since it brought all time, space, and matter into existence. But more than this, the cause must also be personal, possessing the ability to choose to create. This being would not be bound by impersonal laws or mechanical processes but would have the freedom to initiate creation out of will. The act of creation is therefore an act of intention, something that only a personal agent can perform. A personal being can choose to create at a specific moment, whereas an impersonal force has no ability to decide anything. This brings us to the conclusion that the universe's cause must be not only transcendent and powerful but also personal and volitional. 6. Why God is the best explanation. When we consider the characteristics required for the cause of the universe, timelessness, spacelessness, immateriality, immense power, and the ability to make intentional choices, these attributes align closely with the traditional concept of God. God is described in classical theism as a personal being who exists outside of time and space, who is not subject to the constraints of physical laws, and who possesses the power and will to create. The fact that the universe had a beginning, and that this beginning required a volitional act of will, is consistent with the existence of God. Naturalistic explanations fail to account for how a universe could arise from nothing without pre-existing conditions or causes. Only a transcendent, personal being with the power to will the universe into existence provides a sufficient explanation. 7. Conclusion. The universe's origin points to a volitional act of will. The universe had a beginning, and its origin cannot be explained by a mechanical process or an impersonal force. A mechanical cause requires pre-existing conditions, which could not exist before the universe came into being. Instead, the universe's beginning points to a volitional act of will, a decision made by a personal agent to bring the universe into existence. This personal agent must exist outside of time and space and must possess immense power and purpose. The idea of a volitional cause for the universe is consistent with the concept of God as a personal creator who chose to create the universe. The origin of the universe, far from being a random or impersonal event, reflects the intention and purpose of a divine being. Thus, the universe's beginning points directly to God as the ultimate cause of all things. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree or would like to add your thoughts. If you would like me to respond to your comment, please make a level 1 comment directly below the video. I will respond to all polite level 1 comments even if it takes me a while, due to other commitments.